Hello, greetings you all my family. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you all my family, Team Pamela. I hope you're well. I'm okay. I take this time to thank God and to thank you all because all our sins are forgiven and forgotten. If only you believe in God, we are good to go. So Jesus, the Son of God, was crucified on Friday, rested on the Sabbath day, which was yesterday, and resurrected today on Sunday, very early in the morning. So we won, and there's nothing which is holding us back. When he rose, that shows that we are alive. So long as we believe in Jesus Christ, the Son of God, we are good to go. The only thing which we are waiting for is the second coming of Jesus Christ and following the things which he told us to do. Where are the things in the Holy Bible? You read the Bible, understand the Bible, and then walk with it. You are all good to go. So that is that. I know everybody is enjoying out there. Let's get to our video of today. Whom do we have? Brother Sensor is very fearful. I don't know what he's afraid of concerning his assets. Because Brother Sensor is talking about he fears maybe the near future someone might take his asset. And that is the reason why he's putting them under different names. We are going to check that because maybe there's someone who's threatening Mura Sensor and we don't know. We'll check that receipt and know what is happening with Mura Sensor. And Daniel was appointed officially as Mura Sensor's manager. Can hire and fire. We're going to check on that. But first we have to check on Gintu's video and see what is happening in Nyabansi again. Mayanis' wife, someone old people are peeping in her window. They are even trying to open the lock, the padlock. You can imagine that, the fear which this lady now has. Imagine now, she feels like this. How about the time when she will be there alone? Because now everybody is now leaving. According to Korea culture, I heard Koera saying after 5 days, even Gintu talked about it. After 5 days, they start going and they are allowed to do whatever they can do, even if going to the farm, doing their businesses, they can do. But before that, they could not. Before that, they could not because they have their culture. So now let's start with that. Some people have been peeping in. And imagine, no, they have not put the curtains. But still, that does not give them the right to go and peep in. What is it that they want? Let's see the receipt, then we react on that. Because first, let's hear the receipt. Because she was talking in Kiswahili. So I will translate what she's trying to say.
Sababu hiyo mira madirisha usiku ukiingia ukiwasha taa moyo wako nje anaona makana kitu. Sasa watu wanakujaga hapa wanachungulia kama usiku si kurara kuanzia saa 6 mpaka saa 9 usiku. Mtu ana watu kama hicho kuficha na moto kwenye nilizungumzia akishika inasema tutu yani giza kifungo ikaanza kulia.
So the lady is saying, because now she's reporting to Gintu, she's telling Gintu, there's something here. People are coming here at night from midnight to 3 a.m. There are people who are coming and they are peeping. Not one person, people are coming and they peep. Because that house, still there are no there are no curtains. But that should not give them a right to go and peep. When something is wrong, it is wrong. Why would they peep? What do they want inside? What is it that they want? And now they are peeping while people are still around. You can imagine what can happen to this lady when there are no people there. Why would they peep? Because that is very dangerous. Because number one, you know, this lady, she's almost due. Something small or any shock is not good for her at this time. And you don't know, you can never tell their motives because they are even trying the padlock. And luckily enough, that padlock has alarm. So when you put something inside it, it does like an alarm. That is what she's trying to say there. So you wonder, it is only 5 days since Mayani was buried. Already people are coming here. People are coming, peeping in. They don't even fear there are some people still around in that hole. They don't fear. So if they have started like this, you can imagine what is going to happen. Number one, this lady is very, very pregnant. She's almost due. These people might try to do something wrong to her. You know, men are men, and those people are drinking a lot. You know how they are. Security is needed there. She should not be left alone, because you never know. And this padlock which they are trying, are they trying it from, because they are trying it from outside, I think, because those holes which people put in the door. I think maybe if they wanted to help her more than that, they would have put the grill there at the door. Maybe at the window they are grilled, but now at the door also, they would have just put another grill inside. So outdoor, and then the inside one, the grill there. I think that is good security, which she can also put another padlock, and then she can lock from inside very well. But now these people are peeping. What do they want? Do they want to rape her? Is there money which was left there which they are eyeing for? Are they thieves? The other day, Mura Senso talked about bandits. Who are these people? Are they relatives? Are they drunkards? Are they robbers? What is it there that they want? Because in Nyabansi, because also I watched Koera Senior's video. Koera Senior is talking about maybe, with Nyabansi, we've had so many things these Koreans have. Some are witches. They can even come there and remove the body from the grave and take some parts of the body to go use as I don't know, I can't tell. So, I don't know, because it is very sad to hear such kind of thing. In this era, people have to protect the grave, because if it is not protected, they can come and remove it and go with it. That is how bad it can be. So Mayanis' wife is not a happy person, and this time this lady does not need such things in her life. Already she has seen it all. All she needs a little peace, so that at least for her to get energy. When she's due, she can go and deliver safely. Because this girl is going to mourn for a long time. Let me just say the rest of her life. This was her love, maybe first love, left her like that before even seeing their firstborn. That is not something which is going to end. It doesn't matter how many men will come in her life, but still that one, because they didn't separate. He just died suddenly. He was not sick. So you can imagine someone who went to buy fish. So people have started to peep in. Let's put her into our prayers, because it's only God who can prevent such. Because if people have bad minds, even if you put a gate like what, they can still maneuver. The only person who can help her is God. God will protect her, and let's put her into our prayers. So what is Koera saying about this? Koera is saying, like what I've said, people can take body parts of a dead person. They can remove him from the grave, take the body part, because if they are witches, they can be witches. They can be men who want to inherit her. Surely, how can you inherit such a lady who is almost due? Even if you want to inherit, can't you wait? Do you think she has energy for inheritance now? You cannot just go for someone who is still not okay. She has not healed. She's still in mourning. Even she has not started mourning. She has not started, because she's just dealing with her pregnancy. She's still dealing with her pregnancy, not mourning the husband. After giving birth, that is now she will sit down and start mourning the husband. Because all this time people have been telling her just to calm down, because of her situation. So the moment that baby will be out, now that is now when she will mourn her husband. So you don't expect such a person. You go and peep in, you want to inherit her today. Who is feeling like that? You with your drunkardness and you want to go and interfere with such a person. Peeping. Yeah? You are making her to feel like, I wish my husband was here, all these things would have not happened. You stop that, whoever is doing that. Don't be stupid. Huh? There are so many places you can go. How much was she left? Because now they think, some are thinking like maybe there's a lot of money which has been left there. So if there is any money which is left there, they should open a bank account for her and put that money there. Because if they don't, I think that is what these people, most of them might be those drunkards who want that money to go and drink. For her to be on the safer side, you people who are on the ground, Gintu and the other person, open the bank account for her or look for an ID, because I understand she doesn't have an ID. So if you don't have an ID, also it's not easy to open a bank account. How do you open a bank account? And this account should be under her name, not someone else's. So when she wants her money, she has to go to someone. Maybe someone can keep that money for her, then while she's processing her identity card. That one can be done. So let's see what Mura Senso is telling us, because Wagwan Mura Senso, my biggest need. How are you doing?
Actually, guys, right now Daniel is the manager here. He's able to hire and fire. We've come up, me and my parents and the whole team. We've decided Daniel should be. He's proven himself. So
Mura Senso has announced, guys, now Daniel is officially the manager. He can hire and fire. They have come to that agreement, Mura Senso and his parents and the whole team. Which team are these? Oh, because he has proved to be the best employer. You know your workers better. But also when you want to give such a post to anybody, this is just my suggestion or my opinion. You don't go as per whom you love. You go as per who can do the work. Daniel has just been riding a bike. So I don't know when he proved himself to qualify to be a manager. This is on lies on you, because the home, the business is your business. But also, in this your appointment, you have to check. Am I appointing someone who is competent? Because appointing is okay. And these titles which people are given, I know you are giving him this title to make him happy. The fact that you've taken almost all his land. It is not because of anything. It is because of the land deals which you made with Daniel. That makes him to qualify. And that's why your parents also advise you to take Daniel to be the manager, because he will be managing his farm as well, because you are having his farm. You see? And you are intending to take more farms from him. And you are not ready to give back the farm which you took from him, the one which you planted hay. So this is the reason why you've appointed Daniel, not because he's qualified in anything. Not because he's better than these other people. The bike which is riding you on, this bike is subscribers who bought it. So it is not about him. It is about the subscriber. It is about you. With him, there is nothing which is done more than other people. Me, if I were you, I would have made someone who has experience in horses. Or it is not about horse. It is a manager. He is a manager of what? Managing your home or managing your farms, because that one also should be different. A manager should be someone who understands. Maybe you have a horse trainer, as you said, you have a horseman, but this manager should be someone who is overseeing everything and understands the things which is managing. So I hope Daniel understands all this, because if he does not, if your appointment is based on the land deal, then you are still going to look for another one, because even the ones whom you've not appointed, the team which you are talking about, might not take orders from him, because he doesn't know what they are doing. You know, it's also good to appoint someone who knows things on the ground, so that when he goes, at least to check the horses, he knows anything to do with horses. But if he's green, people will just mock your manager. And people will not take him seriously. How many people is he going to fire? Because He might find you sitting. He doesn't know there's time for sitting, or maybe he might find the horse not drinking water, not knowing there is time for drinking water. He will just be firing people. You wonder why Muraseso cannot employ someone who is qualified. Muraseso doesn't want to pay people. So this is your manager. Because me, I just have questions. Mine does not matter, I know, but I just have questions which I just need to ask you. Because I know how the post of a manager is and the work which they are supposed to do. Because if he's a manager there, he has to manage your home and your property and give you reports and be someone who is, he knows what he's doing. But with Daniel, he knows how to ride motorbike. And I hope also you are not going to use this, your manager, who is supposed to run the home, who is supposed to take care of your home, to be riding you. So if he'll be riding you around, then he's not managing anything. He should be at home and get another driver. Get another driver who is going to do what? Who is going to drive you around. So that Daniel can remain back home, check everything, go every time he goes around and gives you report. If there's no report, there's no manager. Because you need to do things differently now. You refused to employ someone who is qualified. Now you've taken someone who knows nothing. And then I hope you've increased the salary, because not just post. I hope also he understands this post, because not just telling him you're a manager. If he's a manager, he has to know what he's going to do. He has to take orders from you, right? And people take orders from him, because he can fire and hire. But also he has to understand what they are doing. Are you paying him enough to fire and hire? Are you paying him enough, or it is just pleasing him to know that, oh, now you know you are the boss of these people. Without money, no, we bought you a motorbike. Daniel, I'm telling you, your land is gone. Your voice is taken away from you, because you'll never have any voice with Muraseso, because you are a manager. You can never go against Muraseso. You can never do something which is contrary to what Muraseso wants, because you are the manager. You're supposed to take care of Muraseso's assets, everything. So be ready. Because if you fire, because the way you've been told you can hire and fire, made you go and took a phone in Nyabansi, snatched by force, because that man had not finished making the window. Daniel made the person came and brought the window. So unless maybe he's going to use physical maybe approach to people, maybe that one can help him. But just like this, the way I see him, maybe it is just because of the land deal. There's nothing which Daniel can manage. You wanted your home to be managed. Your home is expanding. You play around with your business. In future, you will regret all these advices which people have been giving you. You cannot bring someone who has no qualification, or someone who has no knowledge about managerial posts. You bring him here. The fact that he can fire and hire, that is what you are all about. Okay, maybe you don't put your things in record. You just look at your things. Your business is a business where he can count chicken, he can count goats, he can count cows, he can go and do. Maybe that way he can manage. So from today on, from yesterday, Daniel is the manager, can hire and fire, because Congrats mom said yes, Condad said yes, and the team, which I doubt which team. Congrats mom and congrats dad said yes, because they want you to keep their lands. These are land grabbers, and they cannot let Daniel go. Daniel has to be there, because you are still eyeing for his land, so you cannot let him go. He has to be your manager, so that he cannot raise his head, because you made him now to bend with this managerial post now. I'm telling you people. Muraseso told us that he has now a horseman. And this horseman, remember, he went with him in Nairobi when they went to receive the horses, took the horses to Naivasha. They were together. So now this horseman, already Muraseso with his lies, telling us that people are already contacting that horseman, telling the horseman not to be with Murasenso or to work with Murasenso. Murasenso, stop your lies. Where are these people getting this, your horseman? Let's hear the receipt first.
We have a new horseman. Okay. I already saw people sending him messages, trying to push him away from my home. I think I need to have a meeting with him and explain that he be professional and internet is not his job. His job is to wake up and do the right thing, which is to take care of the horses as much as he knows. Okay.
So he's telling people now he has a horseman, someone who is going to take care of the horses, train them. But now he's seeing people contacting that horseman, telling him not to be with Murasenso. But he's telling now the horseman his job is not on internet. His work is to take care of the horses. And Murasenso is going to have a meeting with him. Who are these people, Murasenso? When will you be a grown-up? These are just things which Murasenso think. He has this in mind. People don't know this, your horseman. He's not a YouTuber yet. Unless maybe he's the one who is telling people out there where he is, what he does. Otherwise, you've not shown him. Nobody has his contacts. Unless maybe he's the one who feels maybe excited. He's the one who wants people to advise him. Huh? If he's the one who wants people to advise him, people will advise him. But you cannot say people have started to contact him. Where? Where? Maybe your parents or maybe your people, your sister, your brother, they are the people who knows you have a horseman. Huh? People who are close to you. But coming out here and say people have started to talk to him, how? Where? When? When, Murasenso? When will you stop lying? Why is it that you want your life to be a life of pity? You just want people to pity you. You cannot just do things like other people. Why can't you just be okay when you are employing your people? Employment, people don't stay there for good. People get employed, they go. You bring more others. Not that when someone leaves you, you have a problem. Or when someone leaves you, maybe someone told them to leave. No. Do not have that kind of mentality. Do not have that kind of mentality. Because when you employ someone, don't employ them for good. You don't own them. You know, when you talk like this, it's like anybody who works for you, you own them. You don't own anybody. So that gives them a right to choose. If they still want to work for you, if they don't want to work for you, it is their problem. Someone cannot remove you from a place where you are feeling good. That's a lie. And this is why I tell you, why can't you do business like other people? Why can't you vlog like other people? You have to bring things, alarms. You have to, your videos are full of alarms. Oh, people do this. Oh, people hate me. Oh, people talk about my family. Oh, you, when you are vlogging, what are you doing? Are you not capturing things which are not yours? Are you not capturing in your videos? Is it just about you yourself? Do you capture yourself? If your videos contain things which are not yours, then let people talk. But do not bring things which are not there. Do not make things up. You like making things up. Oh, people have started to contact him. If he wants to stay, he will stay. By the time he was coming to you, didn't he know that you have people out here? Where did he come to know you? Where did he know you from? If you are a YouTuber, maybe he's been following you. He knows people talk about you. He knows everything about you. But now, coming with now other lies, please stop it. Just be yourself. When people want to follow you, when people want to support you, they will just support you. But do not bring this sympathy thing all the times. You just want to be pampered, carried like a baby. Fight your battles by yourself. You don't need to bring everything here in social media. Let's see where now he feels like he has to put his asset here and there, because I don't know whom he's fearing. How many women have you married? Because you can only fear if you've married like 5 women and now they are not with you and they are your baby mamas. Everybody would want this and that from you. You only have one baby mama, and you would feel good if your son is okay. If it is a matter of baby mama taking one of your land and feeding your child, so be it. What's wrong with that? But now you want to put them in other different name because you fear what? Let's hear that.
Guys, look at my estate on the other side. It's massive. It screams seriousness. Like we mean business. Even me, when I look at my estate and myself, actually that's not even my estate. One day you'll discover that. Yeah. I know that may sound controversial. The thing is, I'm not that guy who gets excited to own stuff. So I rather have them even in other people's names that can protect me, you know?
Admiral says so, trying to hide his asset under people's name, according to him. He's saying it might sound controversial, but that is the thing. Because the other time, they just recently, after buying this other land, he said this is Ben's land. The other one, Maisha's land. So Murasenso is putting these farms under other people's name because he knows how he acquired this. You know, when you know how you have acquired this wealth, you can, some might be excited, some might be fearful, because you never know in future what can happen. You are taking all the lands from people, and maybe you're just giving them peanuts. Or you don't want to share the things which you are having, the assets, with your son, the only son. You fear the baby mama. The only people you fear should be the people whom you buy land from, because maybe you are paying them peanuts. Their children, when maybe they grow, they will come and maybe demand their land. The baby mama maybe might come and want her share, or maybe their country, the rules which are there, I don't understand, I don't know. But who is it that Murasenso fears so much to the extent he doesn't want these assets to be under his name? He's just spreading them to other people's name. And that's why there's no Ben. Ben is you and I. So one day Murasenso is telling us, we will come to know. Murasenso's issue don't stay for long. Maybe today's video he's going to talk about it, or maybe when he'll be mingling people, he'll talk about it. So that is Murasenso. Just be yourself. Do things the right way. Then you'll not fear anybody. But if you are lying out there, you are taking people's lands for peanuts, you're just paying them peanuts, you have to be afraid. And you don't want to support, you don't want to give child support. Maybe also that one can make you fear, thinking, okay, your mom might come and take all these assets. So you want to put them under different people. So I think if you have such mind also, you will always have trouble. You will not have peace. Please find Jesus and get peace. All these things which are worrying you, these are not supposed to worry you. Live a day at a time. Otherwise, thank you so much for loving me this much. God bless you all. See you again in my next video. Bye-bye.